flush toilets in the United States, the land of inside plumbing. And the ratio will not have changed much on the day when men first walked the silent face of the moon. The anomalies of the Power Age are more curious than its wonders. But it is a great and wonderful age, the most wonderful this giddy planet has yet seen. It is sometimes comic, too often tragic, and always wonderful. Our wildest dreams of the future will be surpassed by what lies in front of us. Come bad, come good. I want to take part in the show as long as possible. Robert A. Heinlein, Colorado Springs, Colorado, 5 May 1949. Let There Be Light. Archibald Douglas, SCD, PhD, BS, read the telegram with unconcealed annoyance. Arriving city late today. Stop. Desire conference. Cold light. Your laboratory, 10 p.m. Signed, Dr. M. L. Martin. He was he? He did he? What did he think this lab was? A hotel? And did Martin think that his time was at the disposal of any Joe Dokes who had the price of a telegram? He had framed in his mind an urbanely discouraging reply when he noticed that the message had been filed at a Midwestern airport. Very well, let him arrive. Douglas had no intention of meeting him. Nevertheless, his natural curiosity caused him to take down his copy of Who's Who in Science and look up the offender. There it was, Martin, M.L., biochemist and ecologist, PDQ, XYZ, NRA, CIO, enough degrees for 6 men. Director, Guggenheim Orinoco Fauna Survey. Author, Collateral Symbiosis of the Boll Weevil, and so on through 3 inches of fine print. The old boy seemed to be a heavyweight. A little later, Douglas surveyed himself in the mirror of the laboratory washroom. He took off a dirty laboratory smock, removed a comb from his vest pocket, and put a careful polish on his sleek black hair. An elaborately tailored checked jacket, a snap-brim hat, and he was ready for the street. He fingered the pale scar that stenciled the dark skin of one cheek. Not bad, he thought, in spite of the scar. If it weren't for the broken nose, he would look okay. The restaurant where he dined alone was only partly filled. It wouldn't become lively until after the theaters were out. But Douglas appreciated the hot swing band and the good food. Toward the end of his meal, a young woman walked past his table and sat down facing him, one table away. He sized her up with care. Pretty fancy. Figure like a dancer, lots of corn-colored hair, nice complexion, and great big soft eyes. Rather dumb pan, but what could you expect? He decided to invite her over for a drink. If things shaped up, Dr. Martin could go to the devil. He scribbled a note on the back of a menu and signaled the waiter. Who is she, Leo? One of the entertainers? No, monsieur. I have not seen her before. Douglas relaxed and waited for results. He knew the come-hither look when he saw it, and he was sure of the outcome. The girl read his note and glanced over at him with a little smile. He returned it with interest. She borrowed a pencil from the waiter and wrote on the menu. Presently, Leo handed it to him. Sorry, it read, and thanks for the kind offer, but I am otherwise engaged. Douglas paid his bill and returned to the laboratory. His laboratory was located on the top floor of his father's factory. He left the outer door open and the elevator down in anticipation of Dr. Martin's arrival. Then he busied himself by trying to locate the cause of an irritating vibration in his centrifuge. Just at 10 o'clock, he heard the whir of the elevator. He reached the outer door of his office just as his visitor arrived. Facing him was the honey-colored babe he had tried to pick up in the restaurant. He was immediately indignant. How did you get here? Follow me? She froze.